Skateboarding, Ben Pack.
Do a kickflip.
Okay.
Yeah, all right, here's a pair of headphones.
Great, all right,
Thanks
awesome.
for your trouble.
Yeah, thanks. This is Session, which is an early access on PC. It's $20.
Nice hand tats.
Thank you. It's a skateboarding game.
Yeah.
And it's fairly bare bones right now in early access. You know, it seems very much like, hey, you can skate around.
Oh God. You can run around.
Yeah, you can run around. And that's pretty much, yeah, and that's kind of, yeah, there's like some little bits and pieces here if you get into the menus of like challenges and stuff you can kind of turn on. But this stuff doesn't necessarily seem integrated super well.
Okay.
And in terms of like, I'm not 100% sure where Police Plaza is, for example, or what's the water gap, you know, like, there's a lot of implications about areas in this game that I don't, we're gonna, yeah.
Oh.
The other thing I'll say is I am bad at this game, and it is somewhat difficult.
Yeah, so this is like the skate style of boarding.
Yeah, it's not Tony Hawk. It's not just like gonna grind for you and all this other stuff. Like it's meant to be a little more simulation in nature. Oh, it's just police. Is this gonna be our police plaza? Is this Police Plaza?
This has got to be Police Plaza. Doesn't really look like a plaza.
Yeah. Can I? Oh,
here we go.
Probably not. Worked out great. I'm gonna turn these challenges off because they're just gonna be, oops. No, that menu sometimes not. Okay, there we go. All right, Weeklies. Steezy frontside flippage.
Frontside flippage.
Yeah. And historical, which is just a bunch of question marks. Oh, you know what? Let me go into the guide here so you can get a sense of the controls. It's
Oh, geez.
So you see there in the upper left there, Session is a hard game and will test your patience, be advised. They're not lying. It is, like I said, it's challenging. You push with X and A, which is similar to skate. You use the analog sticks for tricks, which is similar to skate. But how they've broken things up is a lot different. You turn using the analog triggers, for like a lean left, lean right.
Got it.
And the analog sticks basically map to your feet. And you know, that'll result in things like, okay, for an ollie, for example, I push down on the right stick to do this, and then flick up on the left stick.
Okay, so it's like you're lowering your back foot.
I'm preloading my right foot.
Yes.
And then popping up with the left. And if I pop left, you know, with my left foot, then you get these flips. You can start to do some quarter circles and stuff like that to get like a quarter circle with the right foot, and then you start getting varials and other more complicated tricks.
Did Skate, pardon my ignorance, I never really played those games. Did Skate like do the thing where it said the trick when you did the trick and give you points?
Yes.
Or
points,
at least
points maybe not so much, but it would you build up combos and all the other stuff. This doesn't do that. It should.
Yeah, I understand it wanting to go for more of a simulation feel, but like that's, especially if you're gonna have challenges that are like, do 10 of this move.
Right, or hit these gaps, like there's stuff like that. You're gonna want to know if you're doing the right move.
Oh, geez.
And that sort of stuff for sure. And yeah, so like I said, it's early access. It's got a ways to go in terms of you know, just UI and that sort of stuff. Like it probably just needs more of that sort of stuff. And right now it feels more like a wider test of like, hey, here's where they're headed in terms of controls and playing the game and stuff like that. And as far as that goes, I think it's a really promising start, for sure. I've done a thing. I've made the game a little bit easier on myself here. So when by default you're skating this way, if you're skating switch, your feet switch.
Yes.
So suddenly, like doing tricks is, you know, the process of doing an ollie would be reversed.
Yes. You have to switch up the sticks, the inputs on your sticks, basically.
I've turned that off because it defaults to left foot, right foot. I have changed it to front foot, back foot, which means that the way you do an ollie is always the same. It's always down on the right, stick up on the left.
Does that trade anything else off?
Doesn't seem like it.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like it. But
can you do a manual?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I was trying to sit there, but
you're close.
Didn't work out. And that's kind of session. It's a little early.
Yeah,
for sure. But I haven't really seen the full world yet either.
No, like wacky Hall of Meat stuff, right?
No, not currently. I don't know where they'll go when it comes to, or if it comes to that sort of stuff. Like, the tone they're setting is a realistic one.
Do you know if they have any sort of timeline of like, hey, here's when?
I'm not sure. This went through Kickstarter, I believe.
Yes.
And so they're kind of on that sort of timeline for backers and stuff. And all that. But it's doing grinds. Oh, so it also does the skate thing of like you can lay down custom waypoints, so I can warp back to mine here. Just hold up on the D-pad to go to your waypoint, push down on the D-pad to set what you want your waypoint to be. And that's like, so if I want to try and do this specific thing
and then
do it again.
Practice it over and over. That's good. That's important for the really simmy type games. Oh, that was almost cool.
Yeah, it's cool in its own way.
Yeah. It would have made a good blooper reel shot. I see that this is only on Steam right now, but coming to Xbox Game Preview in October.
Yeah. I want to say they said that at E3. So what else do we got here? Let's go to experimental. I guess that's the thing, is like grabs are considered experimental right now.
Yeah, let's get weird.
We can turn them on, and then I guess I think it's supposed to be the shoulder buttons, but
this is an experiment, Jeff.
Yeah. Some of it might be like manually catching tricks and stuff like that. I'm not.
Try getting on that car.
Okay. All right. I can get on that car.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. Do more skate crimes.
Okay. Maybe that's my problem, is I'm not doing enough, like thinking through in terms of like what crimes can I do.
Seems like grind on a car is really the only thing you got right now.
Yeah.
Grind on car, grind on cop car.
Yeah, that's if you want to escalate the crimes. That's what you got. But yeah, it's. I think it looks fairly nice. We'll go to the apartment in a little bit here, and you can kind of see, kind of some of the last bits of stuff you can do.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That looked good until it didn't.
I like that the skateboard is like glued to your foot, kind of glued in your foot.
Yeah.
School bus.
That's sick grind. Sick. All right. Yeah. So I guess like I'm. Because there isn't really much pointing you around to different parts of the world, like I'm not actually 100% sure how large this space is. Like it always seems like it's like, oh, if I just hang a left here, there's this whole other thing.
You got the financial district?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this is.
Yeah. Do a kickflip over some businessman who's vaping on his break.
Yeah. Trying to flip out of that. I'm not sure what I need to be doing to. I guess that's the thing, is like a lot of it is like logical.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, what would you do with your feet to make this happen? And me, as someone who is not much of a real life skateboarder, My answer to that question is fucking I don't know.
After you bail, you should be able to like pick up your skateboard and throw it.
That's a very what is that? That's American Wasteland, I believe. You could start your next combo off with extra multiplier if you wrecked first and broke your skateboard. Yeah, so I actually haven't skated over here before.
Oh, it's a nice little park.
Yeah, take a nice lay down here and just lounge.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah. In some ways, this feels like skating after some sort of apocalypse because it's just like cars in weird spots, no people. That was a well-timed sick. That was sick right there.
That was gnarly.
Wait, this looks like there might be something cool over here.
Nothing really stopping us besides space. We've got a rum distillery back there.
Okay. All right. This is not going to go well.
You were right about that.
Yeah. What's over here? Okay.
All right. Hey. You're skating cool.
Yeah, thank you.
So what would you like to see, like, you know, kind of pie in the sky, like if they could add anything to this, what does it need?
I need to be able to pull a guitar while I'm grinding. No.
Play as Darth Maul.
Yeah, play as Darth Maul, play as Wolverine, play as a cop. I think structure is a lot of it. It does have a tutorial when you first launch it that is kind of built to teach you a few things about controlling the game. That also feels very early. I think they'll probably need to do more for people in that regard.
Right,
before kind of turning people loose and saying like, all right, go do a thing. Like they show you the very basics.
Yeah, I can imagine their thing is like, these are going to be the early access people. These are the people most excited to play the game. We don't really have to hold their hand.
They'll figure it out. They maybe have played a backer demo or something by now. I'm not sure.
Yeah. And then once you go full release, that's when it's like, hi, have you ever seen a skateboard?
Yeah,
this is a skateboard.
Right. This is a skateboard. We hear that you may have played some of these other skateboarding games that treat skateboards like they are magic. This one, we think that's bullshit.
We're only about science.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, sort of.
Except for the part where you die repeatedly, snap your neck over and over again.
That's science.
Oh, that's
that really happens.
Can you spin around while you? Yeah, get some air. I bet you could do a 360.
Okay, let's see if I can. Yeah.
Woo! Fuck a skateboard.
Yeah. No, I'd rather not, but I guess you could. A grip tape seems like it'd be unpleasant, but some people are into. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Do your thing, I guess.
I mean, I'm only game if it's goofy.
Okay. Yeah.
The foot style or the funny animal.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. How do you feel about Mongo?
Was Goofy in that like Disney skateboarding scooter game?
I'm gonna say probably. I guess I don't know.
That game's good. That was the only imitation Tony Hawk I ever played and liked.
I don't know if he was in it because I guess you created a character to skate as. You didn't necessarily
It was like
skate as. Like you were a kid, and then you're like, I'm a little kid, and here's Mickey Mouse. What? Jungle Book? What? Skateboarding Jungle Book? What? Like that's that game.
Okay. Oh!
Sick! I'll take it. Somewhere, someone is like hitting their skateboard on the ground in approval of what I have done. And now they are doing it again in approval of what I have done. Let's go to the apartment. This is a hold, by the way. If you're at home going, I think the apartment doesn't work, like I was for the first couple of days of me playing it.
Oh, really?
You have to hold A to go to the apartment.
Okay, here we go.
I was like, maybe the apartment just isn't in there yet, huh?
I like to think that this is just 2019, but you still have this computer and that TV.
Over here with my Commodore 64 emulator running on what's clearly a PC keyboard. That's where I do all my good video editing. Yep, VCR filter V1. Okay, yeah, 64K RAM. How much more would you need, really? Comfy couch. Great, I love it. Okay, yeah. Got our settings here. You can customize the skateboard and the skater to a certain extent. And, you know, they've got some licensed stuff in there, some stuff that they made. And, you know, different grip tape patterns.
Can you change your knuckle tats?
I think like right now the character customization stuff is just like be a different character. Let me see, okay, that's leave. Okay, maybe we need to sit on the couch to do this. All right, adjust settings, customize skater, there we go. Prison dude.
Oh boy.
Ribs man.
Yeah, good, 10 out of 10.
Uh-huh, some coming soon people here. And yeah, these are the characters you can customize.
Little Tony Hawkish in the face structure there.
Yeah.
Little sharp cheeks.
Oh, you know. Yeah, you're not, I mean, maybe a little bit.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hell yes. This is the cool janitor. Hey, you guys want to play some football? Our school janitor was an old football player, and he tossed the pigskin around.
The pigskin?
The pigskin.
Yeah, everyone loves it.
Saw him at a monster truck rally one time.
Like high as hell or something.
Probably.
You like see people like outside of school and they're just like
they're
wasted.
Always high.
And like, oh. I am friends with a substitute teacher. And there were definitely times like in a bar where she would run into like a former student and that was always like
neither of us wants to see the other one here.
Yeah. Well, you know, being a substitute teacher, like you're a lot more liked than,
sure.
You know, because you're only there for a little bit. Whereas, you know, the full-time teachers, yeah.
I had a substitute teacher once who was a professional Abraham Lincoln impersonator.
Did he show up to school like repping that life?
I mean, he showed up looking like Abe Lincoln. He wasn't wearing a top, big tall hat or anything. But it's definitely like, this motherfucker looking like Abe Lincoln. What's the deal with that?
And he's like, oh, by the way, are you sure that he wasn't just like fucking around? That was like, he got that a lot and he was just like, yeah, I do that in my spare time. Like,
he had a very convincing story. He said like, there's 6 of us Lincolns and there's 4 Mary Todds and we go
gotta kill 2 of those Lincolns, even it out. Like,
you know, maybe free love is a thing in the Lincoln impersonation community.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He was also a writer for, what's that shitty little magazine that's in every like doctor and mechanic, the little small, thick magazine, Reader's Digest.
Oh, Reader's Digest, yeah, okay.
He was a Reader's Digest contributor.
Wow. Does that mean he just sent in jokes to Laughter's the Best Medicine and got $25 once?
They're all
and he's like, yeah,
jokes.
I'm a Reader's Digest contributor. That whenever I was at the doctor, I would bust open a little Reader's Digest and just read that.
Yeah.
Just read the jokes.
Yeah, if they didn't have highlights, give me those jokes.
Hit me up with that digest. Yeah, so I'm just kind of, I don't know, at this point I'm kind of like looking around and seeing the environment. Like these are areas that I haven't been to yet.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's cool that the environment seems really large. I wonder if this is going to be their full space or if they've got more to do. Oh, here, Police Plaza, it says. Police Plaza, right on it. One Police Plaza.
This is a powerful image I'm seeing right here.
Yeah.
Damn. It's called Banksy.
This is Banksy. I don't know if you know.
Do a 360 with that hair. Yes.
I like this a lot.
I like your pants a lot.
Thank you. They look a little
polygonal.
N64-ish is what I was gonna say, but yes, yeah. And yeah, like I said, I can push down on the D-pad and set that as a custom restart point anytime. And so if you just want to like practice, which was like one of the fun parts about Skate was just like, I want to really get good at this specific sequence that I'm trying to nail right here.
Right.
And then I'm going to set a camera here and do all this other stuff. So when you look at like the footage editing stuff that they've got in there in some form and you know, this custom restart point, like that's, you know, people will be able to do some really cool shit with that tool set, and that's pretty great. In the meantime, yeah, you know, it's like I said, it's pretty early, so
Oh, you're
Yeah.
wigging out.
I love it. So I guess I would understand if people were like, I'm gonna wait until there's a little bit more here. But I don't know. I'm finding it very relaxing to just skate around, and I feel compelled to get at least somewhat better at this in its current form. So I'll probably mess with it here and there until I feel like I've at least reached some level of competence, which I certainly have not. What else we got here? Oh, that's right. If I go here, you get the... yeah, so you see, like, there's 180s as well.
Jeez, yeah.
So you're kind of doing half circles, quarter circles, that sort of stuff. Okay, so a hard flip would be like... And then do that, and then that. See, but yeah, the game kind of needs verification of, in case you don't know exactly what a hard flip looks like.
Right.
That you're like, oh, okay, yes, I did the thing.
Yeah, it doesn't even need to give me points or anything. Just like
Yeah, it should show the combo. Like if you're kind of stringing stuff together in some form, it should be like, hey, you did this into this into this. That was a cool sequence. We think that we as a video game think that's cool.
or like if they started adding some fun things like horse or something,
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah. There's definitely like if they wanted to go down like a multiplayer route with it and stuff like that. Obviously. Skateboarding games, even if they have fallen out of favor, it's pretty well-worn territory in terms of like the modes that I think players would want, or the expectations for like what a career goal is and stuff in a more serious skateboarding game than a Tony Hawk. I don't think I'm gonna like jump over this police rail to cause an earthquake to make everything fall apart, and then there will be 9 sick rails for you to hit. Yeah, like it's not that game. I guess it could be that game if they really wanted to. Like very serious controls and then very very wacky goals.
Yeah, I can imagine some like the fun like Halloween events where like there's some wacky stuff.
Smash these pumpkins. That's if you're making a Halloween event in a skateboarding game, it is literally like grind these pumpkins. Anyway, that's Session. I'm bad at it, but as they said, it's difficult. So I'm gonna fall back on that at least a little bit and go, yeah it's hard. But I would like to get better at this thing. It seems cool. Thanks, man.